Well, I think I've sorted the gearing out on the car pretty well. Well, in today's video, you're going to be seeing the first of my runs with the Brushless Wltoys 144001 with its new Mod 1 gearing setup. First of all, we're going to be running on 2S, and the 2S pack is only this tiny little 1500 milliamp one. So how fast do you think we're going to go with that? And then we're going to run on 3S, and that's just like an 850 milliamp 3S pack. So what's that about? Have your guesses in the comments section below this video. And after the 2S runs, I'm going to pause and show you something about the car which may well be of interest and inspire you to get one of these and do that Mod 1 gear conversion. Anyway, let's get down our new test track.
Well, Rich here, and I think you're going to be blown away by what you're going to see in this video. It's the Wltoys 144001 running with its Mod 1 gearing. Only running about the same gearing ratio as the car was before I changed it to Mod 1. It is a definite giant killer. Link to it below the video, because I think you may well be wanting to do this conversion by the time you finish watching this video. Speedrun spot looks nice and clear, so let's get straight to it on 2S.
If you like what you see today, don't forget to subscribe.
Fastest Wltoys 144001 on 2S today with its new Mod 1 gearing, and then on 3S with the new Mod 1 gearing as well. Got GPS on board, so let's see how we get on. Okay, set to record. Let's see how we get on. I'll tell you, that feels brisk from the off. Keep it going in a straight line, build that speed up nicely. Man. Always watch out for the truck, Richie. Try that again. Felt like that had more in it than that. Get my power really on. Very quick. It's absolutely, it's super smooth with that Mod 1 gearing on. Oh my goodness me. 54 miles an hour on 2S there. 54 miles an hour. Whatever I was expecting, I was not expecting that.
Whoa! As I said, Richie whoa moment in between, we're pausing for breath in between switching from 2S to 3S. That's because I want to show you the gearing on the back of this car, because in this video it is running the same gear ratio as the stock ratio, because the Mod 1 size pinion that I sourced was to within a millimetre of the diameter of the stock pinion, and the same with the spur gear that I fitted to this car. So anyway, let me get the camera down and show you what I mean, and show you why it's got so much more potential. Anyway, let me show you what potential the car has got. What are we looking at, Richie? Well, here is the Mod 1 pinion and spur gear on there, but note the two motor mount screws. They are pushed over as far as possible. So this is basically the smallest pinion that you can fit on there, but it happens to be the same size as the stock one. But that means that I can back the motor away from there, fitting a much larger pinion gear in. So now you can see why I think this car's got potential, and so might you, as just check it out running it on 3S in the next clip.
Anyway, time to put the 3S battery on board. Not that I'm nervous. Okay. Just how fast is it going to be on 3S? Have your guess right now. I am, I have to say, more than a little bit nervous. Dumbo RC radio has a 500 metre range, and I think I may need it on here, because this thing is, oh my lordy, that was what I was worried about. To even feeding that power in, we're getting a bit of front end lift. Try it from right down there. checking nothing's coming, because this thing is flying, literally in every sense of the word. Well, yours truly managed to keep that on the ground. I don't know if that was absolutely maxed out. Take it back up and have another run. Everybody has a preference for like running, and I prefer to run from like right to left. See if we can keep that on the ground there again. I want it literally flying. Okay, let's go. Ooh, hammer. Well, that wing acts is like a mini wheelie bar. Have your guesses on the speed right now? What are you thinking? Ooh, we might have run out of power on there.
Well, at this point, I was concerned I'd done the gearing in again, but it turned out to be a little battery having gone flat on me.
Of course, it might have just gone over temperature. Oh, yeah, we've just gone down on the lipo pack. Oh my lordy. 64 miles an hour on 3S there. Now you can buy this base car for about $74 from Banggood. There is a link to it below the video if anybody's interested. The bits for the conversion on this car so far probably run into about another 40 bucks to push it to 64 miles an hour. It is just absolutely plain bonkers. Now I'm just going to scan through and see if I can get it to tell me what that is. If I hold this button, it will tell me what it is in kilometers an hour. 105 kilometers an hour out of this thing, so 64 miles an hour. And that run was with the gearing not going overly heavy or anything, because I picked gears that were pretty much the same as the stock spur and the stock pinion on here, so that was therefore in effect like running with pretty much the stock radius gearing on there, which is absolutely outstanding performance from this brushless setup. Anyway, let's head home and let me give you a quick tour around the car and put a full list of all the parts below the video.
Well, I thought it wasn't bad at 64 miles an hour. However, in the meantime, I see Mr. Mad 2424 has put up a smidgen over 72 miles an hour. Now do check out his channel, as he does some amazing high speed stuff with cars and particularly boats. I mean, the guy can just make boats go at stupid speeds. But this then begs the question, can either one of us push this to over 80? Because bear in mind that's on the smallest Mod 1 pinion that's in there at the minute. So if I've got a larger one, I'm fairly confident, having seen what he's done, fingers crossed, that this will be over 70. Could I push it into the 80s? Gonna need to do a little bit of work on the suspension tonight in order to keep that nose down at speed, but we will give it our best try tomorrow. So if you don't miss that upcoming video, then don't forget to subscribe. So what else have I got on this week? Well, the blinding obvious thing is the HPI RS4 Sport 3 Creators Edition kit that I've had on the side for the past couple of days, and I really need to pull my finger out and get that built because I want to be running that by the end of the week, because the weather's dry at the minute and it's been raining for 3 weeks solid, so I'm very keen to get this up and running. What body am I putting on it? Wait and see. And I was also out with the same speed spot today because the original tyres on the Red Cat Landslide XT balloon hugely, as you will see in an upcoming video. So I did a before and after test today with the stock Red Cat Landslide XT tyres, which balloon like crazy.
But look at those fronts going up. See them there.
And in slow motion you'll see the stock tyres balloon by about 2 inches in size compared to normal. So you can see the problem I have on that before part of the run, and then an after video if you like with the Power Hobby belted tyres on. So that's coming up later on in the week. There's a little taster of their performance. As you can see, no ballooning from the outset. And here's a quick pass at high speed. And if I slow that down, you can see there is absolutely no ballooning from the Power Hobby belted tyres whatsoever, which come with a 70mm hex and are highly recommended. Anyway, I want to finish that HPR racing car tonight, so I'm going to get down to it. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video, and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.